All right, so it is time for another experiment dealing with our forces. And today and tomorrow we're going to be working on an experiment that deals with the force friction. All right, so at the top of your journal, your science journal, you need to write friction, experiment, all right, so our question that we're going to be answering it is, how does the surface over which a marble rolls, how does the surface over which a marble rolls affect how far it travels? So what we're going to do is this time we're going to have a ramp that looks like this. It's made out of smooth wood. Okay, it's made out of wood. It's been painted. It's really smooth. Okay. I'm also going to be adding something in the middle. We're going to roll it on this, but then I'm going to add something in the middle that it has rocks and probably sand and just super, super bumpy. And then I'm also going to add, take that off, and we'll test it that where it has a middle, where I'm going to take a paper bag and kind of crumble it up so it just has little bumps, not as big as the rocks and the sand, okay? So we're going to test all three of those surfaces together. So I need you to make a prediction for me. And remember, when we write our prediction, we write it as an if-then statement. So if I test which surface lets the marble roll the farthest, comma, then the blank surface will be the best. So if I test which surface lets the marble roll the farthest, then you can put, these are your choices. I'll write them over here. We're going to have a smooth wood surface, a gravel sand surface, or a, let's call it a bumpy paper. Okay, bumpy paper surface. So pick out of those three, you're going to plug it in right here, your prediction, your hypothesis on which one you think will let your marble roll the fastest. And the reason this is dealing with friction, because remember, friction is the opposite force against the motion. All right, so if your marble is trying to roll down the ramp, you have to think which of these surfaces would be working against that marble rolling down, keeping it from rolling down. So think about which one would cause the most rubbing to happen against that marble. Okay? So the last thing we need to do in this video is to build our chart so we're ready to collect our data. All right? So it's going to be kind of similar to the other one we had. We're going to, instead of the height of the ramp, we're just going to write the surface, and we're going to describe the surface. So we have the smooth wood. We have the gravel, sand. The creative names, I know. The bumpy paper. Okay, and remember, we tested them 3 times so that our results are more valid, they're more accurate. Just in case, remember our car last time ran into our measuring tape, that wasn't a good result, but we did it 2 other times and those were better. So again, we're going to go and do this. Trial 1, trial 2, and trial 3. So 3 different times, okay? All right.